the streets of San Francisco. A Quinn Martin production. Starring Karl Malden. Also starring Michael Douglas. With guest stars Carl Franklin, Catherine Cannon, Robert Hogan, Elliot Street. Tonight's episode, Flags of Terror.
Explosives are in here?
Right.
Well, how much damage can this do?
Show her the film. Everything you see has a similar cassette inside. A limitless number of targets can be detonated with one click of the shutter.
Whoa.
I told you, these boys don't mess around.
Wow. Is this what they used in Quebec last year?
So sorry, no speak English.
Then you can get them past customs.
That's what makes it a big ticket item.
Pay the man.
It's really heavy, us working together like this.
Why not? We have our targets, you have yours.
Come on, let's hustle. It's not going to be here all day.
No, nothing.
Want a bet? That's it.
You're the one's got the hunch. Oh, the cunning of the criminal mind, huh? Don't feel bad. No, you may have blown your case, but these are gonna look nice in your bathroom, really.
Oh, you wise guy, you. Go ahead, laugh. Come on, let's get out of here.
What did he say?
Who?
Buddha.
A lot.
You vacationing?
I'm with a dance company. We're going on tour.
Dance company. What kind of dancing?
Ballet.
Swans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I bet you make a darn good swan.
I make a great swan, especially at rehearsals. They call me Miss Stage Fright. How about you?
I'm stationed in Yokohama. I've been home on leave. You know, we're going to be a while before we board. How would you like to take a walk on some of this solid ground and stretch those legs a little bit? Because we're going to be on the ocean for a long, long time.
Look inside. Any film in there?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's all right. Okay. That's fine. And the duty is $23.73. Make it out to U.S. Customs. One honey of a camera. I got one of the old ones. Oh, it's funny. Meter reads F16. This light in here, it ought to be clear over the other side.
Well, we'll have to have it checked.
You have exactly the same problem, young man.
Maybe it needs some batteries, huh?
No. If it was the battery, it'd barely move.
Oh, well, I don't know much about it. You see, I'm just starting.
Yeah, well, funny, both the same. You buy them at the same place?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Well, maybe I can see what's wrong. One step over here.
Hey, look, don't worry about it. It's still under warranty.
Look, we're really in a hurry, thanks, okay?
Yes, well, let's have a look anyway. Just take a minute.
This way.
Come on!
We get the car!
That's okay, Dad. I can handle my own stuff. And I want to tell you something.
Yeah, what's that?
You're not going to have to spend the whole week in Hawaii on a surfboard by yourself. I'm going to learn fast.
When didn't you?
Inspectors A1 to headquarters. There's been a shooting at Pier 35.
Donna, the truck! Murray, drive!
Suspects are heading south along the Embarcadero in a red delivery van. Alert all units, code 3000. I want a roadblock at Broadway, at Mission, and Bryan Street.
They got hostages.
Suspects have hostages, automatic weapons, and are dangerous. Honey, you all right? Baby.
Bobby, cover her.
Hold it!
Drop it! I said drop it! Move!
Come on. Yeah, come on. Come on. Bob, easy. You got it.
Not enough.
What are you? Get in here. Sit down. Sit down.
He's a cop. We need him.
No shooting. They've got hostages. Listen, I want this area sealed off. Get me a command post car here in 5 minutes. I want the Coast Guard offshore.
No, I'm sorry. Hey, he caught onto the camera.
Shut up and get forward.
How's it look?
Nobody's coming.
Okay, stay there.
What do we do now?
We just sit tight. Nobody's going to sneak up on us. I'll get some rope and get them tied up.
This is Lieutenant Stone, San Francisco Police Department. Give me the Marine operator.
That's pretty tight.
You can take it. You're a big girl.
Okay, get them on. Nah, behind their back.
I don't know what's happening here, but you're not going anywhere, you know?
We are going. You are going. We are all going. Going, gone. Room service. Make it 4 cheeseburgers and a side of fries. Now hold the mustard.
This is Lieutenant Stone, San Francisco Police Department.
Oh, thanks, but we already got one.
Now you listen to me.
No, you listen. When we want to talk to you, we will call you. Later, baby. Mary, keep an eye on them. Hold it back.
You're a cop, huh? Yeah. Who are they? I don't know. You start shooting up Pier 35. I don't know. Robbers? I don't think so, no. They must be crazy. Sick. Yeah.
Getting their act together.
What are we gonna do?
We are doing it. Look out there. We are the hottest story in the country. In an hour, they will know about us all over the world.
How many of them are there, Lieutenant? We hear
As far as we know, there are 4 of them.
What were they bringing in, junk?
We don't know yet.
Is it political?
I don't know.
Are they terrorists?
No. Listen, fellas, wait a minute. The minute I find out, I'll let you know. Now, give me a break.
Come on, Lieutenant. We're just wanting to find out.
Got a box score, Mike. 4 hostages, including a mechanic that was in there and 1 girl dead.
1 girl dead? How old?
18.
Who was with her?
Her dad, a fella named Warren. We'd like to see you.
Anything on that kid with a gun?
I think Ben Sanford's got something. He's on his way in. Did you get through to him?
Yeah, I got through to them.
I heard they got Steve.
Yeah.
Well, how do we play it?
Well, I don't want any panic in there. We keep them bottled up until they calm down, and then maybe, just maybe, we can talk them out later. How's Melman doing with those cameras?
I don't know.
What does it look like, Bob?
Remote control bomb.
You think or you know?
Think.
When will you know?
When I get through thinking?
They've got one of those cameras with them down there right now.
Lieutenant?
This area is off limits to the press.
Lieutenant, this is Mr. Warren, the father of the young girl who was killed.
I am terribly sorry, Mr. Warren.
What are you going to do? You're going to gas him out?
Maybe. But we have to find out a few things first.
Like what?
Like if they're rational or not.
Rational? They murdered my daughter. Rational?
Now, what I mean is, can we talk to them?
They're animals!
They've got hostages, and we're trying to save their lives.
What happened to us? What did we lose? We fought Hitler, didn't we? And we beat him to hell. And now we let animals like that push us around. You can't live your own life anymore. You can't even dream your own dreams. You wind up being part of somebody else's nightmare. We just wanted to spend some time in the sun. Baby.
You know how you feel, Mr. Warren.
Mike, Agent Roth is here and a man from the mayor's office.
Lieutenant?
What about the kid?
Robert Giles, alias Robert Gilliam, forgery, interstate auto theft dealing, 2 years at Lom Park, 8 months at Terminal Island. Brother Elwood calls Sonny, receiving stolen property, grand theft, assault with a deadly weapon. Both of them in and out of extremist groups of every kind.
Okay, thanks. Thanks a lot. Roth.
Mike Stone, John Barrow from the mayor's
Hello,
office.
Mr. Barrow.
Lieutenant, can you fill us in?
Yes. Come with me.
Lieutenant Stone? Lieutenant Stone? Lieutenant Stone, my name is Leist. I'm with station KBEX.
I know who you are, I know what you do, and I don't like it.
They're terrorists, aren't they? What group is it? What's their cause?
Now, let me ask you a question. How come with all the good reporters around, you're always the one that's underfoot? Now, you've given these guys a big play, haven't you? You've ballyhooed them into Robin Hoods. Well, I don't think they're Robin Hoods. I think they're hoods. And if it wasn't for guys like you, maybe everybody else would treat them like that, just like hoods. Now, if you want anything else from me on that subject for that tape recorder, which you've got under your jacket there, just let me know. And I'll bleep you from here to Baltimore. Come on.
Stephen J. Keller, Inspector of Pigs. On the make and on the take. Hey, we got a celebrity. Quinn Martin. Occupation ballerina.
Oh, a ballerina. Tell me, how do you twitch your tail in a tutu when half the world is starving?
Somebody's got to entertain the leisure class baby, or they'd yawn themselves to death.
Don't you know that you're just feeding their fantasies? I mean, that's just the role that men dig to have us play. Floating around all airy and unreal.
I don't dance because it's a role. I dance because it's my life. Because I believe we're supposed to add a little beauty to the world instead of taking it away.
Oh, I see. You dance while people die, and that's beautiful, huh? Tell me, what do you know about the world? I mean, have you ever been any place where they don't have ballets? And operas, and concerts, and art museums, and amusement parks, and snow cones, and candied apples? I mean, where they've got death and dirt and disease.
Easy now, babe. Easy. Well, looks like we got one brother here does an honest day's work anyway. Nick, Solana?
Yeah.
How'd they treat you, Nick?
Okay.
Could be a little better, though, huh? Little bigger paycheck, little less heat from the boss, huh?
You're commies. That figures.
Oh, you are well programmed, little robot, aren't you, sailor? You say all the right things. Well, I got a new quote for you, okay? Karl Marx was as big a jerk as Thomas Jefferson. Can you handle that one?
Where are you from?
Batasi.
Batasi? Well, what's going on in Batasi that concerns this city?
Plenty as soon as the embassy blows.
Cool it!
I'm sorry, Dallin. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. Looks like it's not going to happen this week anyway. But maybe this is better.
What do you want, headlines?
No, we're after help. From those people that are too hung up on the good life to care about what isn't beautiful.
What happened at the pier, the shooting? What was that all about?
Yeah. I guess you ought to know what you're sitting on here, Inspector. Customs got a little curious about our cameras. That's all. They wanted to do a little inspecting of their own.
Must be pretty high-powered.
Yeah, right on.
Okay, this is the transmitter. Here's the receiver. It's all self-contained.
What are those numbers?
Numbers are the codes, Mike. They're different signal frequencies. This camera's set to number 1, so the range is between 145 and 175 megahertz. And there's a 1 in the cassette. The safety switch in the cassette activates the single cassette when it's tripped. This guy's set to 3. And there's a 3, so the range is between 200, 225 megahertz. Come on, I want to show you something. It's a 5-position switch in the camera, so odds are the camera our friends have is set at 2, 4, 5.
But you have to have a number between 1 and 5.
Right. If we knew which, we could jam it.
Well, how? How could you jam it?
I've got a transmitter that can overload that particular frequency.
But you have to have a number.
Uh-huh.
Well, how does it work?
Uses a thing called a logic chip. The receiver picks up a signal, decides if it's the right code. If it is, it sends a spark to the charge. Just aim and shoot.
I wonder how they're going to play it.
Before things get any worse, you ought to think about what's going down here. Hey, there's no way you're gonna walk out of here with that bomb, you know?
One way. Holding hands with you.
Look, people aren't going for this kind of number anymore, you know? I mean, they've had it. Hostages being taken, threats and demands made. This kind of stuff doesn't work anymore.
Get me Lieutenant Stone.
A meeting has been arranged for 1:30. If it comes off, the police will learn their demands. The key one, of course, will be a negotiated freedom in return for the lives of the hostages. Can the police live with this? Well, it's anybody's guess. One thing is sure, though. With 4 lives in the balance, they're going to keep talking to them. And talking and talking. Even if the conversation is punctuated, as it will be, with sarcasm, ridicule, and taunts.
Well, I guess you know what I got around my back by now.
Yeah. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
This is Dick Roth, federal agent. You remember Melman?
Yeah.
Who are they, Steve?
I don't know, there's 4 of them. There's a couple of gun freaks, but I don't know who they are.
What do they want?
Looks like publicity, something to do with the revolution in Batazi.
Oh, man.
Batasi. That's in Africa, isn't it? I thought they were through with trouble down there.
That's the word we had.
Well, they meant to start something here by blowing up an embassy. Anyway, all they want now is out.
How?
Plane, pilot and crew, safe passage to the airport, either a helicopter. We can get a seaplane in here. Oh, yeah, they want an interview with Jack Leist.
Figures. Where do they want to go?
They say North Africa.
We'll try. Can't guarantee a thing.
Steve. I feel helpless.
What about the bomb? You working on it?
Bob figured it out. They've just got the one, right?
That's right, yeah.
What else do they have?
They got 2 automatics, 45, 32 in my special.
Bob, tell him.
Steve, do anything you can to get a look at that roll of film. There's a number stenciled on it, probably a 245. If you can flash it to us in your fingers when you come out, we've got a chance of disarming it.
You're gonna jam it, you mean?
Exactly.
With a bomb out, we can use sharpshooters. Otherwise, we can't risk it.
Okay, I'll give it a try. And if that doesn't work, what?
Show a fist. We'll hold fire then.
Okay.
Okay, that's enough.
Well, I hear North Africa's nice this time of year.
I understand the position you're in, Mr. Carter. The company is not paying you to turn over a $9 million airplane to some convicts who have high explosives. But we better do something, and we better do it quick. If we turn that plane over now, we have two chances. One here and one at the airport. If we don't, nothing.
You can cut that in half. You'll never get to use your marksman. Not in a million years.
I couldn't agree more. I respect your reputation, Lieutenant, but this idea of jamming the radio signal, it sounds like something from Buck Rogers.
Now, it seems to me you've got some respectable options.
Options? Oh, we've got all kinds of options. We can toss tear gas. We've got a half a dozen options, but then what? The operation was a success, but the patient died.
Our concern, of course, is the next time. If they get away with it, if they fly out of here, well, there'll always be some alphabet soup pack of fanatics around.
Amen.
At any rate, I'm going to recommend that we roll the plane, as Lieutenant Stone says. We don't know where we stand till we flush them out of there.
Well, I'll report on what's been said. It's not my decision, and gentlemen, for that, I'm profoundly grateful.
Y'all think you're a bunch of real hot doggers, don't you? Well, you know, I don't care where you're from. I've seen every one of you before back in Central High. Well, Dallum here, he's Leon Holt, the local bully boy, and Sonny's his yes man. Donna, she's Mary Beth Hall, matching hairdos with the girls one day and switchblades with the boys the next. And Murray, you're Ed Hunsaker. We let him join the baseball team because he bought us the gloves.
Is that right, Murray? You financed this whole gig?
No, our money belongs to each other.
Oh, yeah? Well, when's the last time Dallum put in some money, huh?
Using psychology on us, Inspector? What they call that? Divide and conquer 101 at the police academy?
No, I'm just wondering how long old Murray would have lasted if he didn't have rich parents.
Murray's cool. He's paid his dues. Haven't you, Murray?
You a little guilty, Murray, about being better off than average?
Listen, cop, you don't know what it's like to be kicked in the stomach, because you're always the one that does the kicking. You know how many people in this world are in constant, non-stop pain, huh?
I know one person. The father of that girl you shot.
Well, there's going to be a lot more people shot until the world gets the message. We are going all the way.
Oh, now listen to Donna there, huh? Tripping out on your own fantasy, aren't you? Hero of the people. Man, you stuck around long enough to know what the people thought, they'd tell you. Isn't that right, Nick?
You just don't know who your friends are, Nick.
Murray, the radio.
You're real bright, Keller. Real bright. But not necessarily right. I say we get that plane.
Well, that could be. But you're gonna have to land it sometime, aren't you?
Where the action is. And it's no secret where it is today.
We just wanted to spend some time in the sun. Baby.
A small barge in the China Basin, where a tight coven of killers with a cause is holding at bay the combined forces of police, local and federal governments. The toll so far, 2 people killed and 4 held hostage. Who are they? Are they, as Homicide Lieutenant Mike Stone said this morning, just woods? Or are they
Okay, Carrie, you ready to help the cause?
like a science fiction monster?
What do you mean? There's a film roll in that camera case with a number on it. If we get it, we got a chance of getting out of here. Now, Sonny's so bent. If I get him going, he'll pop. When he does, you try to get over there and get the number, okay?
But you can't do that. He's been laying for you right from the start. He'll kill you. Let me do it.
No, I got a better chance of getting him going. Besides, Dallum shouldn't let it go too far.
You hope.
Yeah, I hope.
There's a chink in our armor as wide as the Missouri, and they see it. Won't die. Maybe they do. Pressing him to worrying him where he's most vulnerable, stabbing at his wounds with a maddening and uncanny display of guts.
You got stage fright? We'll just pretend it's a little rehearsal, that's all.
Okay.
No. Just the same tired routine. Temporizing, buck passing, backing and shuffling, hoping and praying.
Told you to get up.
I got tired of sitting down.
Well, how'd you like to lay down permanently?
Oh, man, you talk like some kind of gangster picture or something. You think you're Humphrey Bogart?
Get back there.
Hey, Sonny. Sonny, you can go through with this? You don't want to be as dumb as your brother, do you?
Get up, get up! Get them out! Get them in! Get me Stone.
Mike, take a look.
Where?
Right through there, you see it?
Yeah, it's Warren.
Hello. Hey, Mike, they want you.
Stone, if you want these guys back, piece by piece, just try that again. He is not a policeman. He is the father of the girl that you've just killed. Now, we are coming in to get him.
Dallum, Sonny's dead.
Do you hear me? I said we are coming in to get him. You move anything! You move anything but what we need to get out of here, and some heads are coming off.
Mr. Warren, this is the police, Mike Stone. We want you to come out, now. You're doing no good in there. You're endangering 4 lives, Mr. Warren. Please come out. Let us handle the situation. Mr. Warren, come out, please. Mr. Warren, please. Please come out now.
He can't be out there. This is a trick. It's a lousy trick.
I don't think so.
Oh, yes, it is. How could he get through?
Hi, Jim.
Mike?
Did you take a look around?
Yeah.
How's it look?
It's possible.
What about the girl's father?
No sign of him.
He's a wild one. He's no help at all. Here goes. This is the barge. We're going to place men here, here, and here. That way we'll have coverage along here and along the waterfront.
Yeah, that's just about how I figured it. Now, where's your seaplane going to stop?
It'll come through here and stop right there. Now, you know the problem, don't you? There'll be no shooting until we find out about the bomb. You hear that? No shooting. Otherwise, we'll be throwing away all their lives. These are the best men you have?
They don't miss, Mike.
I want you with them. I want you right up there on top of the barge. I'll be below with a walkie-talkie.
Wouldn't want to lose Steve. He's the only guy who can beat a pinochle.
Mike, they okayed the plane. Headquarters, will you?
I feel like I'm going to faint. I have to sit down.
Come on, dancer. Murray! Murray, watch the back!
Stay there. And don't any of you move. Come on.
Did you see the number?
Just for a sec. I think it was a 2, but it might have been an upside-down 5.
If you close your eyes, sometimes you can see it.
It seems like a 2. I'm just not sure. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. You'll get fine.
Not really.
Okay, all right, now we gotta make a decision. If I flash them a number, they're gonna try to jam that radio signal. Now, if it's the wrong one, if it doesn't work, it's gonna be it. If I flash them a closed fist, then they're gonna hold their fire. We'll probably go on a plane. I think we ought to vote on it.
Well, in the country I was born, there are many people like this. Always the bombs and the tortures and... No, I am not going with them. I'd rather die.
I agree. We know what they're like. They're not going to let us go.
Flash them that do, Stevie. Let's go have a beer.
Pretty special bunch of people, you know that?
I bet you tell that to all the hostages.
Hey, come on now. Quit talking.
We'll be beaming on frequency number 3, the middle of the dial. If Steve throws a number, I'll be on it in less than 2 seconds.
Did you ever figure how long it takes to punch a camera shutter? Bob? Can you hear me? Bob Melman.
10-4, Mike. Loud and clear.
Jim Carlson. Can you hear me?
10-4, Mike.
Is everything okay?
All set.
Group them together. Get me Lieutenant Stone. Nice going, pal, nice going. We will be out at exactly 2:45. And remember, if anything goes wrong, everybody goes back, okay? Okay, let's go. It's okay.
Come on, wake up, Murray.
The camera.
Come on. Come on.
only 3 of them.
Warren must have killed one. Two, Bob, 2.
All right, party's over.
Press it! Press it! Press it!
All right, throw those guns down. It's all over.
Inspector Keller. My name is Lights, Inspector. Jack Lights, radio, KB.
No, I know who you are, yeah.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Not right now.
Well, it must have been quite an ordeal, but we only saw it from this side. What really happened in there? What were they like? Did they tell you why they brought the bombs to San Francisco? Who or what their targets are? Well, come on, they must have talked about it.
Mr. Lice, whatever they talked about, whatever you're talking about, there's only one thing that happened today. 3 people got killed. So whoever ends up saving the world, nothing changes that fact.
Of San Francisco, a Quinn Martin production, starring Karl Malden, also starring Michael Douglas. With guest stars Mike Evans, Herbert Jefferson Jr., special guest star Harry Rose. Tonight's episode, For Good or Evil.
No, please. Listen to me. Whatever you want. Whatever. Please.
Say hello to your dead friends.
I tell you collapsed too far in the center.
Hey,
You left me wide open.
Man, Eugene is 7'40". He gets the ball, he's got a dunk, right? I'm gonna take a chance on you anytime.
There were 2 men on him already, man. Hey, Paul, where you been?
Oh, just late, man.
Come on, take my place, will you?
Yeah, okay.
Come on, let's go. Hustle it up in there. Watch the body checking. Let's go. Come down fast. Let's go. Hustle it. All right, that's it. Take a shower. Everybody takes a shower. I mean, everybody takes a shower.
All right. Super dude. Yeah, don't tell me, man. I tell you, I was bad, all right?
Well, you weren't good. What's the problem?
There ain't no problem, man. I'm just erratic.
Well, if there's no problem, then I guess I won't ask you about that TV shot that got knocked off last night. Ah, you're too intelligent for that, aren't you? You would never get involved in something like that, would you?
Think I'm intelligent, Lieutenant? How come?
Well, in a couple of more months, you're going to graduate from high school.
Oh, man, you know they pushing me out of that school, make room for somebody else. That make me intelligent.
I think that makes you a lot smarter than those punks who are getting ripped off selling those TV sets. What's Carpet giving them anyway?
Now, how would I know a thing like that?
How's your brother?
Jimbo?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Jimbo's fine.
All of Carpet's people do fine, don't they?
No, wait, I'm not one of the Carpet's people. I wouldn't know.
Paul, keep away from Carpet, will you?
Well, like you said, he's doing fine. What's he need me for?
Well, when he wants you, he'll come after you, just like he did your brother. He'll get you out of that street gang of yours, what was it, the Cavaliers?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cavaliers. He'll make you a runner, then you'll be a collector for him, and then you'll be an enforcer, and then you'll be in the big time, the rackets.
Oh, come on, you can level with me, Lieutenant. Tell me what you don't like about the dude.
I'm gonna nail him. And when I do, I don't want you anywhere near him. Steve, what happened?
Guy got shot point blank. Happened about an hour ago.
Who is he?
Juan Osorio.
Thanks, Coolidge. Steve. Juan Osorio. 2 counts of usury, sentence from 1 to 10, served 18 months. Pandering, receiving stolen property, suspended sentences. Let's have a walk. Thomas.
Yeah, Lieutenant?
Juan Osorio, you know the name?
Yeah, I got hit, sure. Cruiser surf every day. He was about to.
How come?
Well, he was into everything in the Chicano area, mostly money lending. You borrow all you want at 15% a month. Probably 100 guys with reasons to ice him.
What about drugs?
Oh, I'd say so, and prostitution, too. Everything. Like he was Mr. Welcome Wagon. All the goodies.
Of course, there's someone there to take his place.
You can count on it.
Steve?
Yeah?
Telephone for you. The lady says that she'll talk to you, and you alone.
Uh-huh.
How come I don't get calls like that?
I tell you, you gotta get a new tailor. Yeah, this is Inspector Keller. Well, hi, Lori. It's that important? Okay. About 15 minutes. Right. Bye-bye.
15 minutes?
Lady in distress. I'll see you in about an hour.
Okay. Say, what's your tailor's name anyway?
Hello, Steve.
Lori. How you doing, hon?
Oh, I'm clean. I didn't tell you. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, really. No more of those trips for Lori. No
Good to
way.
hear.
You bet.
So what's going on?
Okay.
There's this warehouse down on Junua. It's about to come down. It's number 1212. In the office by the front door. Now, I just heard about this, Steve, so I don't know much about it, okay? In the ceiling, there's several holes. Now, I hear there's a package that the cops would really like to get their hands on.
What's in the package?
I don't know. All I know is what I hear, and I didn't hear that. Steve, I could really use... Thanks. It's really worth it, I hear.
I believe you. Up in the ceiling, huh? Take care. Those guys in the lab, whew, man, they're good.
Yeah, they're good. But don't socialize with them.
Why not?
Well, they ask you to come to their homes for dinner. You sit down at the dinner table, and then they proceed to tell their wives how they solve your toughest cases for you right there in the lab. What we do down here, that doesn't mean a thing. It's all done up in the lab. The only thing you can do is just grin and smile. And you know what? The food isn't too good either. What do they give you?
Well, Charlie says the slug from the gun is from the same one that killed Osorio. Then he raised the serial numbers that were filed off, and...
Well, who's the gun registered to?
Lou Maxwell, Ruston Loan Company on 14th.
Let's talk with Maxwell.
Well, yeah, Charlie said he'd be happy to assist you in the arrest.
You know what? Charlie's the worst one. His wife can't cook at all.
Now, I've been saying it before, and I'm gonna say it one more time. We don't need those guns. Buying them guns is stupid. You dudes understand where I'm coming from? Y'all about the sorriest bunch of dudes I know. I mean, even if we just bought those guns just to show the tangos, try to scam, they ain't gonna scare. Nah, they got this thing they call machismo. Now, you show them guns and they gotta kill you. Hey, Paul. Paul, where you going? Hey, man, you're supposed to be the warlord. Ain't you got attitude on this thing?
Yeah, Jimbo.
Hey, Paulie.
What's happening? Yeah, thanks for coming, man.
Always got time for blood, Ken. You know that. How's Poppy? He's giving you trouble?
Man, you know, like always, he crazy.
Then what's the trouble, man?
I saw something, man. Something I wish I never had seen.
Come on. What'd you see, man?
I saw Carpa Iso Osorio, man. Hey, wait a minute, man. I saw Carpa Iso...
I heard you. I heard you. Don't say it no more. Never no more. You hear?
Yeah.
Huh? You understand what I just said?
Yeah. All right.
It's bad.
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was thinking about going to the cops.
Hey, man, you going crazy? You gotta be kidding. A warlord like you? Now, what would the Cavaliers think about that? They couldn't operate with a stoolie. Look, I want to tell you something you already know, Paulie. Stoolies sometimes float in the bay, man.
Well, tell me what to do, man. Well, forget it.
Easy, man. Just... Come on, cool out. There's gotta be a good side to it, you know? You don't just tell cops stuff like that, man. It can work for you. So now, Carp would be pleased. Yeah. He can do good things for you, man. Maybe even a top pickup man right off. You prove yourself, brother. You'll be in with us where all the important things are happening. You'll be in with us. Now all you gotta do is just choose what you want to do.
Yeah.
Huh?
I didn't kill Osorio. I didn't kill anybody. Come on, come on.
Polly.
Hey, that don't mean I killed Osorio. I didn't kill him. I tell you, I didn't kill him.
You chose the right thing, brother. Yeah, that driving field, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, too. Maybe you have one of your own, huh? All right. This is my brother. Paul, say hello to Mr. Karl.
How you doing?
Yeah, how you doing, Paul? He's got something to tell you. Fine. Well, come on, Paul. Don't do no numbers. Just tell the man what you know.
I saw you hit Osorio.
I think you may have made a mistake. A guy named Lou Maxwell hit Osorio.
No, man, I was there. It was you.
You just got to be crazy walking in here and telling me something like that.
I could have gone to the cops.
Yeah, that you could have done. Why'd you come here?
It's my idea.
Him. Paul, why did you come here?
Prove a point.
A point. Now, what would that be? That, I can be blackmailed?
No, you know that I can handle myself.
Go on.
Well, I want to be a part of this.
Of what?
Oh, come on, man. Everybody knows what's happening. I ain't no kid.
He's the warlord of the whole Cavaliers. That's what he is. And you want what?
Some action, you know. I want to work for you.
Affirmative. Affirmative. I need some help. Things are going pretty good. I need some good help. Get some threads, Paul. Look nice. I'll send word when I want to see you.
Oh, Mr. Carver? Yeah, we both did the right thing.
Do I have me a brother or do I have me a brother? Does he know not to bite the hand that can light his fire, or does he not?
I'd worry about him, Jimbo. What's in his head? What he's walking around with in his head about me. You dig? Do you dig what I'm saying to you? You keep your eye on him. He's your responsibility. As he goes, so goes Jimbo.
it's too packed. Steve, it's too tight together. Maxwell was just handed to us. How did that girlfriend of yours just happen to know where the murder gun was?
Mike, it's her business. She's given us goodies before, you know that.
Yeah. But how did she know about the gun?
I can't push her, Mike. She hears things, she tells me, I lay a few bucks on her. I push her, that's it.
Come here. Come on. Right here. Now, this territory right here, mostly Chicano, Osorios. Off-track betting, money lending, anything and everything goes on here. Up here, low-income Caucasian, Maxwell's turf. Same thing happens here that happens here. Same blood-sucking thing. Now, who's in the middle?
Carpa.
That's right, Carpa. And with Osorio dead, and Maxwell in the slammer, this whole area then falls right into Carpa's lap. So you see, no matter how good your tailor is, I don't think your relationship with that gal means very much.
Okay, I'll call her in the morning.
Laurie? Not here. First day she missed in a long time.
Do you know where I can find her?
Her address, you mean? Who knows about addresses? These kids, they come, they go. Gypsies, pal.
Let me ask you something, pal. How'd you like to shut this place down?
Why? What am I doing wrong?
Oh, I bet the IRS would like to know what's going down. No W-2 forms of the gypsies, no copies, no addresses. Mind if I use that phone?
You don't need the phone. All you need is an address, right?
Sweet. You like that?
Yeah, it's fine.
For real.
Paul, did you steal it?
Hey, look, I don't steal nothing. I paid for this cash money.
Where'd you get the money?
I'll tell you about it. Come on. Let's take a little walk.
No, look, I gotta study. Look, you think I'm not serious, don't you? Well, I'm going to college, Paul, and I'm going to teach. And I'm going to just...
Are you just gonna leave me behind, right?
You could go that whole route with me if you wanted.
Why don't we talk about it? Come on.
Laurie? Laurie?
Paul!
Hello, Paul.
Yeah, how you doing, Lieutenant? Yeah, this is my lady, Chris. Yeah, Lieutenant Stone. Police.
It's Christina Jackson, Lieutenant. How do you do?
Hello. Paul, there's something you and I ought to talk about.
Yeah, well, whatever, man. You know, I don't keep nothing from Chris.
I hope you're not keeping anything from me.
Like what?
Well, like the walk between your house and the gym. You'd come across that construction lot.
That's right.
Just about the same time Osorio was shot.
Well, about don't mean exactly.
That's right, it doesn't.
So what, if you're asking if I saw anybody icing anybody, man, I didn't see nothing but bricks. Look, man, what do you want from me? I mean, you know, I come to the gym, I shoot a few baskets for you, right?
You can do a lot more than shoot a few baskets.
Like what?
School. You got the brains for it.
Look, what are you fighting for, my soul or something, man? What are you, a cop or a priest?
A friend.
Friend?
That's right. A friend.
Yeah, but what do you want with me for a friend? Oh, you know what he wants, Prince? Well, he the man, right? Yeah. So you looking for a stoolie? Ain't that what you want, man?
I don't want to see you waste yourself.
Yeah, well, don't worry about me, man. I'm doing all right.
I guess you are. Nice meeting you, Chris.
What's happening, man? Hey, what's going on? Hey, y'all, what's going on? Hey, look, man. Hey, Ronnie, man, what's happening, man?
He told on us, man.
You told what?
Your tight partner, Dewey. I saw him myself talking to the law. Then half hour later, our guns were gone.
No, man, bro, Dewey wouldn't do that.
The stash is gone, man. And it was Dewey that told.
Well, where's he at?
Paul. Battery acid. Dude, that poor kid.
Laurie said she was clean. I believed her. I don't know what kind of mind hands somebody a bag of battery acid and tells them it's speed.
You think someone wanted her dead?
Yeah, sure. I think she did her job. Told us where the gun was, nailed Lou Maxwell. And whoever planned this figured Laurie was a doper, couldn't be trusted.
Homicide, Lieutenant Stone. Yeah? You're sure? Okay, thanks. DA's office. They just released Maxwell.
You had an alibi?
Mm-hmm, airtight.
Well, why didn't he tell us?
Maybe he didn't want to talk about it until he really had to. Seems like Maxwell is a family man. And the lady he was with at the time Osorio was shot wasn't his wife.
Well, Maxwell was released? When? Okay. Nothing else? Just you saw him walk out with his lawyer, right? Hey, thanks.
I gotta talk to you, man.
What's the problem?
Oh, it may be nothing. I don't know. That kid, Jimbo's brother.
Paul? What about him?
He had a long talk with a cop about an hour ago. About what, I don't know, but they talked.
And Lou Maxwell just got out of the slammer. Where's Jimbo?
Out in the bar?
Tell him to find his brother. Tell him to get him in here. And tell him he'd better have some good answers.
Hello, Carpa.
Hey, how's it going, Lieutenant? Inspector? Have a seat.
Get your order in before 6. The wine's on the house.
Thanks for the seat, but I'm not hungry. Are you hungry?
No.
No, we're not hungry.
Suit yourself. How else can I be of service to our good police?
Well, we just wanted to pass off some information to you, Carpa.
Hold it a second, okay? Now, I call you Lieutenant, you Inspector. So do me the courtesy, all right? Call me Mr. Carper.
Lou Maxwell is back on the streets, Mr. Carper.
Lou Maxwell?
So how does that fit into your plans?
You talking to me?
I said, how does that fit into your plans?
Mr. Carper.
Mr. Carper.
What do my plans have to do with a guy named Lou Maxwell's plans? I'm jiving. You know I'm jiving, don't you? Talking about Lou Maxwell like I never even heard of the cat. You know the word I got about that hinky dude just 5 minutes ago? That you people had him downtown for some reason. Then you let him go. Now, whatever it was, he's so shook up, he's leaving the city. Any truth to that?
You wouldn't mind that, would you? Maxwell's out of town, you'll be free to operate.
Operate? Operate? Cutting, you mean?
Mm-hmm. Cutting. With Osorio dead and Maxwell splitting town, you'd be carving up a nice little piece of territory for you, wouldn't you?
Oh, you better explain yourself. I do not know what you're talking about. Now, if you want to discuss with me how I'm running this one business I have here, this nice club, then we can communicate. Otherwise, zip.
Well, a man's sure got a way of putting it. Zip. Nada.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know, I don't think that Paul was telling me the truth about Osorio. If I could have spoken to him alone without his girl, Chris.
Yeah. Yeah, probably thought he was copping out in front of her.
Yeah. Let's find him. I want to talk to him again.
Hey, Paulie.
Hey, Jimbo.
Well, at the clubhouse, they told me that Dewey had a little accident and you were helping him out. How's he doing?
Not too good, man.
Oh, you'll be all right.
You know, what's happening?
Carper wants to see you.
Okay. Tell him I'll be there as soon as I find out about my friend, man.
Hey, look, Paulie, that ain't no answer, man. Carper said to find your brother and bring him. He said right away.
Yeah, well, I'll be there when I find out about Dewey.
You're the one that brought in Dewey Childress, aren't you?
Yeah, right. How's he doing?
He's dead. Internal bleeding, probably the result of a beating. What do you know about it?
Nothing, man. I don't know, man.
You a friend of his?
No, man, I never even met the dude.
Now, I'm gonna have to have your name for the police.
Yeah, look out.
Now, hold it a minute. Look, man!
Paul? Go on. I hear you have a reason to. Huh? I hear a friend of yours had an accident.
Well, no accident.
I understand he spoke to the police. I understand he revealed. I understand he got very strung out on being Mr. Straight. And I understand he did a very bad thing to his friends. Now, a young man with all those attributes just has to be accident-prone. That sound anything like you, Paul? Are you going to have an accident? Now, when I say accident, let me tell you what I mean. You're walking along. Suddenly, pow! You're all trussed up like a chicken, falling into the bay. You talk to the cops, Paul. You talk to Mike Stone. Now, what use have you got for a cop? Why'd you run to Mike Stone?
Hey, man, he stopped me.
Why?
It wasn't about you.
Then why'd he let Lou Maxwell go?
Well, I don't know.
What do you want, Paul?
Hey, man, look, I don't know. I mean, he just wants to save my soul or something.
He wanted to what?
Man, you know, I mean, like he wants me to dribble a basketball and read books and stuff like that. Hey, man, that's what he said.
How do you feel about it?
He's a cop. He ain't nothing.
It's good to hear. Lloyd?
Kid?
Use it.
For what?
Mike Stone. Waste him.
Oh, man, you gotta be kidding. But you talking about...
Wasting Mike Stone. Do it.
Hey, nah, man.
Hey, Paul, don't say no to me. Do it.
But why?
Because he's riding my back. I hate his guts and I want him dead. And I want you to do it because of the opportunity involved here, Paul. See, I can see you riding around in a big car. I can see you living in an apartment at the marina. I can see you standing at a window with the mark, looking down at the gutter you live in right now. I can see all that, Paul. Hey. Icing a cop is nothing. People do it for no reason at all. Because the man is a cop. And you've got a reason. You'd be a man. And you could do all the good, all the funky, all the natural things a man should do. On the other hand, you could be a chicken in the bay.
Homicide, Lieutenant Stone.
Yeah.
Paul?
Yeah.
I was looking for you. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. Listen, I gotta see you, Lieutenant. It's important.
Yeah, where are you?
Well, we can't be seen together. Let me see. How about 11:30? Yeah, that's a good time. See, I got this very heavy thing to tell you.
Yeah, I said okay. Where do you want me to meet you?
Let's see. How about a rooftop? Yeah, that'd be good, a rooftop. Yeah, I know where one is.
Paul? I was just about ready to leave.
Oh, sorry, I got hung up.
I heard about Dewey.
He's my friend.
I know. I'm sorry.
Hey, man, I didn't come here to talk about Dewey, all right?
I know that. I liked him. I respected him. He used his head on the court and he used his head in the street. Now, there's a young man who was fighting hard to get himself out of the ghetto.
Yeah, and he made it, too, didn't he? But what does that make him, a winner or a loser?
What did you come here to talk to me about?
Oh, yeah, I got this. I gotta kill you.
For who? Oh, No. Carl.
But for me...
You pull that trigger and you're going to spend the rest of your life in prison. You'll be a murderer. Don't do that to yourself, Paul.
Man, he go with that priest bit again, man. Now you gonna tell me about sin?
That's right, I'm gonna tell you about sin. Don't do it, Paul.
Well, or else God will punish me, right? Hey, man, well, that's jive, man. Ain't no God. God is for rich people, man. God ain't no God for poor people. Ain't no God for me. What you...
Go on. Pull the trigger. Go on. Go on. Find out which one of us is right. Oh, listen. Oh.
Saw the cop.
Stone?
Yeah. Case in the street corners asking for Paul.
That does not sound like something a dead man would do.
No, it don't.
Paul was supposed to arrange a meeting with him last night.
Huh. Last night's long gone.
He blew it?
Chickened out, whatever.
Well, I guess Big Brother Jimbo has got his responsibility coming to him.
Man, move stuff.
Paul around? Paul's in a lot of trouble. So it would be in his best interest for you guys to tell us where he is.
Doesn't Paul's life mean anything to you? You guys could save his life, you know.
How you doing, Chris?
Jimbo?
Is my brother here?
No.
You mind if I meet you?
Of course I do.
I'm sorry, baby, but I just have...
Look, I don't want you coming in here.
Yeah, how you doing, man? How you doing, Paulie? You looking for me? Yeah, I'm looking for you. I want to see you, but not here. Hey, okay.
Oh,
It's all right. It's all right.
he works for Carpa.
Yeah, but he's my brother. That makes a difference, don't it?
Feel like a little walk?
Sure. What I got, man. Carper told me to burn Mike Stone.
Yeah, I know.
I ain't gonna do that, man. Give it back to him. Tell him I'm saying no to him.
You just don't do that, Paulie.
Hey, man, I do, man. Here.
Hey, man, Carper told me that...
Hey, how long's it been, man, since we did anything like this? You know, I took a walk, talked about things. We used to do it all the time, remember, man?
Yeah, I remember.
So why we gotta bring that dude's name up?
He told me to burn you, man.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
What happened, man? What happened?
I don't know, man. Something went wrong. I mean, we here like this, and you...
Whose fault is it?
Oh, my fault, your fault, Carper's fault, the ghettos. Man, just waking up in the morning. Going to bed, wondering what the day was for.
Yeah, I wonder whether you outsmarted the man or the man outsmarted you.
So what you gonna do, man?
Come on, I got some money, man. It's yours. Here, take it. Do yourself some good. Far away. Come on, take it! Hey, look. Here, take this, too. You're gonna need it.
Oh, man, I don't want that,
take
man.
it!
I don't want it, man. I don't want it.
Come on, I'll take you back, man. You can get everything you need, and you can get the hell out of here.
I just need to say goodbye to my lady, that's all.
Hey, look, man. Stay away at least 2 years. At least that. No matter what you might hear, no matter what somebody might tell you. All right? Promise me that.
Take care, brother.
Yeah, you too, good brother.
Yeah.
Run!
Hudson, man, there's a cop, Lieutenant Mike Stone. He's looking for me, and I'm looking for him.
Brought you something.
They're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill my brother. They got Jimbo.
Carper?
Yeah, they're gonna kill him just like that son killed Osorio.
I want some backup units at a bar restaurant called La Place, 1200 block Fremont. Code 2.
So
Now you see why you have to fade from the picture, Jimbo. I couldn't kill my own brother, man. Hey. I can understand that. But don't you see, don't you understand? Your brother Paul's got to go anyway. Doing it your way, both of you have to go. Both of you are the danger now. And it only had to be one. We've talked enough, Jimbo.
Come here.
Oh, no, man. Wait.
Stay in this car.
Mike?
Hold it, police! Call an ambulance.
You know, it looks like we're both finally free, eh? Ollie?
This is Mr. Becker.
How you doing?
Like that defense, huh?
That man says it's the name of the game.
It is on this squad.
He help you with that jumper, too?
Are you kidding? His favorite shot's still a two-hand set shot. Right?
Yeah, well, that's the way they did it back then.
Back then, I'll give you back then. I'll take you on one-on-one any day. 2-on-1.
What, and that's for 18 points out of a game of 20, right?
Be careful, boy. Now, listen. Mr. Becker's the man I talked to you about, remember? Caldwell College. He scouts for them.
Small college, Paul.
Yeah, how small?
Very small. We haven't had an enrollment of over 3,000 yet.
Oh, well, that sounds okay, man, because it'll be a while before I get too big again. All right, Coach?
Right.
All right. Good to see you, Mr. Becker.
Paul, we'll talk.